Shalom, family. Shalom. I wanted to actually do this video live. However, when I started the live, I didn't have anybody watching. So I said, you know what? Forget it. I didn't want to sit and wait for people to possibly show up and view the live. So I decided just to make a video. If you guys did, the live was going to be so you guys can ask me questions. If you did have any questions that you wanted to ask, please feel free to leave them in the description. So yes, guys, I am wearing makeup today, which I rarely do, which I've rarely been doing lately, as we talked about in our previous video, but today I felt like, after we talked about it and everything, I was like, well, I guess I want to do my makeup today. I guess I kind of spoke it up on myself. So um I want to talk about manifesting and how to manifest, how to truly manifest, because I hear a lot of manifestation videos and how to manifest, and it's like a lot of I also want to talk about rituals to manifest. So it's, a lot of spookism, like, oh, if you do this, do this, do this, then you will manifest if you see it in your mind's eye, and which I'm not saying that that's not true, but it's a lot that they don't say when they talk about the manifestation videos. And that's when they talk about manifestation in videos, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk more about today. I'm going to plug this charger. Hopefully I got enough time to record the video and the phone don't die, because my charger got a short in it. It'll keep going on and off, on and off. So I'm just like, forget that right now. So I feel like it's parts that people miss a lot when they talk about manifestation, and that's kind of what I want in manifesting. That's kind of what I want to talk about today. And as always, guys, y'all know we got to get the etymology of these words so we can fully understand what's being told of us. So manifest. The first definition is clear or obvious to the eye or mind. So it's true when they say, you want to see what you want in your mind's eye. That's true. You do want to see what you want in your mind's eye, or see it physically with your physical eyes and say, that's what I want. And you have to be clear on what you want. Obvious, clear, plain, apparent, evident, patent, palpable, distinct, definite, blatant, overt, glaring, barefaced, explicit, transparent, conspicuous, undisguised, unmistakable, noticeable, perceptible, visible, recognizable. So you have to want that. You have to view it in your mind's eye, and you have to let the universe know that you want that. So speak it into existence. Saying, I'm going to have this. I'm going to have this. Every day you say, what you're going to have. You have your goals written out, etc. Right? And this will help in your manifest, but this will only help. It won't get your manifestation going. So how to truly manifest is what we're going to talk about today. So the next definition is to display or show a quality or feeling by one's acts or appearance, to demonstrate. Display, show, exhibit, demonstrate, betray, present, reveal, formal, events. So it's another definition is be evidence of, prove, indicate, show, attest to, reflect, bespeak, prove, establish, evidence, substantiate, corroborate, confirm. Of an ailment, become apparent through the appearance of symptoms, like a sickness. Of a ghost or spirit, appear. Now, what I want to focus on is a display or show. To display or show a quality or feeling about one's acts or appearance, to demonstrate. So it's to display or show a quality or feeling by one's acts or appearance, by one's acts. So this is what I mainly want to talk about on manifesting, because people think that you can just see it in your mind's eye, say you want it every day, and it's going to come to you. No, no, no. You actually have to act on it. You have to work for it, okay? You have to work for it. So to display or show a quality or feeling by one's acts or appearance, to demonstrate. So remember how I was saying that you got to show the universe that you actually want it. The only way that you can show the universe that you want it is if the universe knows that you're working towards it. Just saying it, yeah, that's okay. Seeing it in your mind's eye every day, yeah, that's fine too. But if you don't act on it, if you don't put your foot forward to take the steps um, that you need to take to get the ball rolling, then it probably won't manifest for you. Things probably won't manifest for you because you think it's just going to fall off the sky in your lap, and that's not how manifestation works. And this is my thing. A lot of people talk about manifestation like it's something that's going to just fall off the sky. Oh, you can manifest this. Um, you can attract this to yourself, but you have to work. You have to work for it to manifest it, and you working for it will attract it to you. Okay, so, and I feel like that's the part that people leave out, um, and which is why people are not being able to manifest really what they want, how they want, because they're not working for these things. They're not working for these things. They think that it's just spiritually going to happen, and they don't have to put no effort in on it. Manifestation to me is basically the same thing as faith. Faith without works is dead. And I've explained that in previous videos that show me thy faith without works, and I'll show you my faith by my works. And we talked about faith is the evidence of things unseen. So if it's something that you don't have, it's unseen, but you want it, you gotta have faith, and then you have to have faith you're going to get it. See it in your mind's eye, believe you're going to get it, and then you have to work. Faith without works is dead. Then you have to work for it. You have to work for it. So you have to work for it. Saying an antonym is secret. So we know what a secret is. What is the opposite of secret? Knowing. You have to know that you're going to get it. And the only way that you can know that you're going to get it is if you know that you're doing what it takes to get it. And this is how we truly manifest. We work for what we want. When you go to work, those 7 days a week, you are working to manifest um that check that you get, okay? That check that you're going to get at the end of the week. You manifested that by working for it every day. You manifested that, okay? And if you do like how I'm saying, okay, so, and this is why I wanted to talk about rituals, because a ritual is not, it's only in action. So in action, we talked about it being in action, right? By one's acts or appearances. So a ritual is an act that you do over and over again or every day. So a job is a ritual. Going to work every day is a ritual, and you manifest by doing that ritual, you manifest your check that you get at the end of the week. And this is how rituals and manifestation work. But people want to make it like, oh, you light a candle, you hum, you see it in your eye, and it's just gonna come to you. It don't work like that. Now, I'm very spiritual. Trust me, I'm very spiritual. And like I said, I believe seeing it in your mind's eye and believing in it, having faith that you're going to get it. But you also have to put that physical work in. And I think that people often, they get so caught up in the spiritual that they forget about the physical. They think that the physical no longer matters. And this is why you can't manifest what you want, because you don't care about the physical. You think um, that just believing in it, which is the spiritual half, is going to make it come to you. You have faith without works is dead. You have to work for it. So a ritual is something that you do every day or that you do all the time. So going to work is a ritual. Many things is a ritual. Just eating every day is a ritual. Eating every day healthy will manifest good health. So this is how it works. It's not just some spookism or some supernatural ability to just be able to make things appear. That's not what manifesting is about. It's about working towards what you want and those higher powers working with you to make sure that you get those things that you want when you're at a frequency to be able to get those things. So the first thing you got to do when you want something actually is make sure that you match the frequency of the thing that you want. So this is where law of attraction come in. And then in order for you to match that frequency or to reach that frequency, you have to work to get to that frequency. And then you work to get it. So like I said, faith without works is dead. And how we truly manifest is working for the things that we want. So if you say, I want a career as a doctor, and I'm going to manifest that for myself. I'm going to say I'm going to be a doctor every day. And I'm going to see myself in the doctor's outfit with the stethoscope around my neck, and I'm going to be a doctor. Okay, that's the first step. But however, if you don't go to school to get the degree to be a doctor, sorry y'all. So, so I was saying, seeing it and believing it, seeing it in your mind's eye and believing it is the first step. But if you don't go to school to get the degree or to get your master's to be that doctor, then it's never gonna happen. I don't care how much you see it in your mind's eye. I don't care how much you say I'm going to be a doctor every day. If you don't put the effort into doing what you have to do to actually be a doctor, you're never going to manifest it for yourself. You can say, "Oh, I'm going to manifest a Ferrari." You see that Ferrari every day in your mind's eye. "Oh, I'm going to have that." You speak it into existence every day. You say you're going to have it every day. However, if you don't work to get that Ferrari, it don't matter how many times you see it in your mind's eye. You see yourself driving with your hair blowing in the wind. For the fellas, you ride, you got your lady on the side. It don't matter how much you visualize yourself in that Ferrari. If you don't work for it, get the money that you need that it costs, um, then you won't manifest that for yourself. Okay, and what? Okay, and some people might be thinking, well, what about manifesting how somebody just giving it to you? What if I was just thinking about it in my mind's eye every day, thinking it into existence, and somebody gave me a Ferrari? Well, for that somebody to give you a Ferrari, you would have to actually meet that person, bump hands with them, rub shoulders with them. So therefore, you would still had to been doing something. You would have still had to been doing something, meeting people, etc. For that, you would have still had to put work into it to get it. You see what I'm saying? Your work would have been bumping shoulders, meeting these people, running across with these people, and putting this so good impression on them that they wanted to give you a Ferrari. Okay, ain't nobody gonna just give it to you like, oh, here's the keys. I don't know you from nowhere. You haven't done nothing to show that you want this Ferrari. But here, it's never going to work like that. Things are not going to just drop out the sky. And if people are telling you, "Oh, this how you manifest," you just see it, you believe it, and eventually you're going to get it if you believe hard enough and everything. It don't work like that. You have to put the physical effort into it, just like a dream. We all got dreams. Some people want to be singers, dancers, musicians, actors, doctors, nurses. You have to work for your dreams to come true. It's hard work. These artists and stuff for And yeah, we know some of them blow up overnight, but best believe they got to work for it. No matter what type of work they doing, they work for it, whether they came up overnight or not. Whatever they did, we're not going to delve into that. But no, they had to do something to get it. It wasn't just handed to them. Um, so artists and stuff, you see how hard they work. Yeah, they famous. Yeah, they make a lot of money or whatever. But look at how hard they got to work. Interviews after interviews, no sleep, flight after flight, tour after tour. They have to work hard to manifest all the money, to manifest all the fans, to keep that going. If they quit working right now, if they just say, I'm not doing no more shows, I'm not doing no more interviews, I'm not performing, I'm not making no more songs, they're going to become irrelevant. The fan going to leave, the money going to leave, the fans going to leave. You have to continue to work for what you want. And I think that our people have become so comfortable because we have people saying, "Oh, it's just going to come to you. Oh, law of attraction. This what you do. You just it's going to come to you if you just think about it and this. They're making it like you don't have to work for what you want. And this is the part that I disagree with because manifest and ritual, the key definition is act and actions. So you have to act on it. You have to act and be and make it obvious that this is what you want. It has to be clear. It has to be plain, apparent. Okay. You have to display your show that this is what you want by one's acts or appearance. When you go to a job interview, to show them that you want the job, you come dressed casually in your business clothes, and you showing them that you want the job. You're not gonna come in there with your weekend clothes on, from last night that you slept in, that you partied in all night. Come in with liquor on your breath. I mean, that's showing that you don't want the job. That's showing that you don't want the job. So when you display your show by one's acts or appearances, your appearance coming in that job, letting them know that you want it, is going to manifest that job for you. It's going to manifest it for you. So this is what manifestation truly is. And we got to understand that we have to work for what we want. Faith without works is dead. Nothing is going to be handed to us. We have to work for it. You really do have to work for the things that you want in life. And no matter what it is, no matter what you're trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest money. See, people always like, oh, I want to manifest money. Okay, you need to act on that. How are you going to manifest money? What are you going to do to manifest the money? But see, people, they don't want to do anything. They want it to just come to them, and it will never come to them like that because you have to act on it. You have to do something. So all of those manifest money in the water rituals and all of this stuff, I don't really get into all of that because in my opinion, manifestation is that it's, you know, you have to work for it. It's something that you have to do. So if you put I don't know what kind of rituals they do, money and water, I don't know. And that's supposed to manifest more money or jars of water and you write empty full. I don't know. As that can put out a vibration into the world, again, you still have to make sure you match that vibration or frequency that you're trying to pull into you, that you're trying to attract to you. I'm trying to think, did I miss anything? I don't think I did. I think I said the gist of the message, the main points. Faith without works is dead. We have to actually work for what we want, and we have to know exactly what we want and know if it's what we want. Because sometimes we say, oh, I want this. But in our subconscious mind, in our heart, our subconsciousness know that it's not for us and it's not really what we want. We just going through a phase right now, and we just want it right now. But a little bit down the line, it's not going to be something that we truly want. And Another reason why things cannot be manifesting when you the way that you want as well. So let's say you're working for something and you're doing everything that you can, but it seems like it's an obstacle that's always in the way that's not letting you reach your goal. Maybe the universe is telling you and your subconscious is telling you that this is not really what you want. Because remember, it has to be clear, it has to be obvious, and it has to be unmistakable. So, it can't be a mistake. You have to really want this, and it has to be, you have to really work for it, and it has to really be in your frequency to even begin to get it. So it's like a woman who want a good man, right? But she don't clean, she don't cook, she don't wash, she don't take care of her kids. Is she going to manifest a good husband? No, she's not, because she's not doing the work that a husband would expect from a good wife. Cooking, keeping the house clean, making sure the kids is taken care of, etc. That woman is going to manifest the husband because she's doing the work. Okay, she's doing the work. Vice versa with y'all men, because a lot of men, they can't manifest a good wife who going to work and who going to clean and cook and keep the house taken care of and keep, because they're not good men themselves. They're not in the frequency of a good man to get a good woman. They don't want to provide. They don't want to protect. So they got every excuse. So it's just, you have to work for it, and this is how you manifest. You have to be clear on it, you have to see it, you have to speak it into existence, but also you have to act on it. You have to act on it. You have to show the universe that this is something that you really, really want. This is something that you really, really want. This is what I want. This is what I'm doing to get it. This is manifestation. All of that other stuff, I don't understand. Like I said, rituals, when you go to work every day, that's the ritual. And you manifesting your check. You manifesting your money. Money not going to just fall out of the sky. You have to be doing something. Even prayer, even those prayer rituals where you go to your people got ancestor things, etc., or just the altars where they go pray and everything. Yes, the spirits are here to help us on our way, but you have to be the one to take the first step. You are the one in the physical. You are the one here who can do the work to manifest it. They can only help you along the way. They can only be that faith, but you have to actually work. So let me see where we at, because I keep saying the same thing. But that's pretty much it. To manifest what you want, you have to work for it. I know that's not what some people want to hear. They want to hear, oh, just say this chant, light this candle, do this bath, and all this stuff, and it's gonna come to you. But no, you have to work for it. You have to work towards it. So shalom, family. Till we meet again, I hope everybody starts manifesting what they want by working for it. Not only seeing it in their mind's eye, not only speaking it into existence, but actually going out there and saying, hey, I want this. What are the first steps that I need to take to get this? Planning out those steps and then actually taking those steps to get there, and to do it vice versa. So, shalom, family. Till we meet again.